Hey, good morning, everybody. Blessings on this Wednesday morning. Thanks for tuning in. So, listen, one of the things that I will often do at a funeral is I will ask people, how do you want to be remembered? We've just spent some time, basically remembering their loved one, whoever, and I will ask them, how do you want to be remembered? When people gather at your time, when they gather for your funeral, how do you want people to remember you? And then what I say to them is, I can tell you how you're going to be remembered. You're going to be remembered for exactly who you are. You're going to be remembered for exactly how you are. So if you want to know how you're going to be remembered, just look at your life because that's how you're going to be remembered. And so if there are ways that you want to be remembered, you need to make sure that you do those things so that people will remember you in that way. Makes sense? I'm thinking of the passage in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. Um, Verses 6 and 7, actually. Paul says, the time of my departure is at hand. He says, I fought the good fight. I've finished the race, and I've kept the faith. I've fought the good fight. Um, you know, I want to be able to say, I guess, quote unquote, I left it all on the field. So, I'm an old man, but through life I look back on my sporting days back in high school, and I had some big moments and I had some not so big moments, right? And I can remember some of those moments where I succeeded, and some of those moments where I failed. And on some of those moments where I failed, I think about, man, if I had just done this or if I had just done that, it would have been completely different. I don't want to have any regrets when I come to the end of my life and when I come to the end of as far as my ministry goes. And I can tell you that as a pastor, I do a lot of things, but I can tell you my true calling is the proclamation of the Word of God. That's what my call is. That's what God ordained that I should do, and that is my ministry. And I want to have no regrets when that time comes. I want to make sure I've always had this thought that I want to make sure that I teach, preach, proclaim the entire Word of God. And I can honestly say that either on a Sunday morning, Sunday night, or a Wednesday night, I have spoken on every verse in this Bible at least once. I have gone through the whole thing, and that's important to me, and it's critical to me. I want to be able to say that I have left everything on the field, that I have fought the good fight, that I have done everything that I'm supposed to do, and that I finished. I finished the race. I want to finish the race. So what, I don't know, 4, 6, 7 years ago, I don't remember how long ago it was, 6 or 7 years ago, I quote unquote retired. Yeah, I tried to quit on God, to be perfectly honest with you. I tried to quit on God. I tried to quit on the ministry. I tried to quit. I'm just grateful that God wouldn't let me do that. I want to finish. And so now finishing is really more meaningful to me than it ever was before. I want to make sure that I finish. I've got to finish. I want to finish strong. I want to finish hard. And I want to complete exactly what God has given for me to do. And I want to make sure that I keep the faith. I want to make sure that I continue to hold on to God. I want to make sure that I grow closer to God every day. And even as a pastor, I still have to grow, and I still have to lean on the Lord. I still have to trust Him. He still has lessons that He has to teach me. And so, while I don't think I'm about to go tomorrow or anything, uh, the time of my departure is at hand. I think I can. I think it's fair to say I'm in the fourth quarter, maybe even halfway through it. Right? I think it's fair to say that I'm towards the end. I want to make sure that I have people gather for me that they can say that I have fought the good fight, I finished the race, and I kept the faith. How do you want to remember? How do you want to be remembered? Um, you'll be remembered for exactly who you are. Get out there and faith today. God bless you guys. Love you.